foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. We want to give double honors to our apostle and elders, great millstone, and teach very well. Or we let this true promise and salutation out there to the hopeful elect, continue to preach this word in our true faith and sincerity. And who we are again, week in and week out, to prophesy against the downfall of America, man. Because these Americans are the most simplest people upon the planet Earth. Niggas' minds are still wrapped up with these pagan-ass holidays. Like Valentine's Day, which just passed, and we just seen a crazy couple who was taking pictures, and basically the man was in the background. The man was basically the boy toy in the whole situation, man. The woman was having the time of her life. Because why? Everything that's in this society, everything that's in this lifetime, especially in the West, is actually catered unto the women, man. But matter of fact, start up
the book of Matthew, chapter 24, start at verse 37. But as in the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
You got it?
Yeah, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage.
Yes, it says they was eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage, man. Now again, people know that the Western society is full of fast food restaurants. Every occasion, every celebration, you have to eat. And it all says marrying and giving into marriage. There's no coincidence that social media apps, date apps, Tinder, BLK, it's all catered for you to find a bride, man. And 9 times out of 10, that bride got another man. You gotta go up.
It says until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Yeah, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So people are going to be in this same docile spirit, wicked spirit, until the Lord actually come and destroy this place, man. Because we telling you until we blue in the face about the destruction to come, but you guys are not going to listen until the destruction comes. That's why even in the scriptures, it says, the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing. But you don't listen now, but when things get hard and adversity come upon you, then you're going to want to listen, man. You got it right.
Yeah, verse 39, and knew not until the flood came.
Yes, they knew not until the flood came. You didn't know what situation you was in. You didn't know that Valentine's Day was wicked, You didn't know that Yahweh Shai had your number. It's weird.
It says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah, so these people are not going to understand. These people are not going to hearken until actually the destruction come. Like Noah. People didn't believe Noah until it started raining. And I know Brother Malachi, he made a bad point. That raining was a process. It wasn't like all the water came right then. No, it was a point when you had to consider that this man Noah was right. It was a point when you had to consider that Yahweh Shai set you up from the get-go, because the Lord set up certain things, especially in the flesh. Even he set up Esau to set up certain things in the flesh that basically get you off the square, man. And you get distracted by scrolling on social media. You get distracted by scrolling on TikTok, and the things you watch, now you're indoctrinated by it, man. Got something?
You gotta add on to that point. Isaiah 6 verse 9.
It's Isaiah 6 and verse 9. It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not.
Yes, we're telling you about the things that's going on, but you can't see it. You can't hear it. And we are showing you the things that's going on, you can't see it. For instance, yesterday, 7 people died in Birmingham. Really just got shot down, gunned down yesterday, man. And we tell you that the Yahweh Shai is bringing for a judgment and to fear the Lord, for you get caught up in the judgment, but these people don't see it. They thinking the Lord is still that same old power that's just going to sift everybody, not knowing that that power of Al-Shai is coming back.
I got some real quick. Thank you. Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity.
That's it. Hey, he would not do iniquity. You got it.
Every morning does he bring his judgment to light.
Every morning does he bring his judgment to light. And that's why a lot of times you hear about the news report, Fox 6 News at 6 a.m. Hey, the first thing that they said was about the 7 shootings that happened yesterday, man. That's a part of the Lord saying, I've done this. Yahweh Shai, he the one that got the highest kill count upon the planet Earth, man. He's the one that is bringing forth the judgment upon these wicked niggas. That's why it says he do no iniquity. Because those 7 people that died, they actually deserve that death. You got it.
It says he felleth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
Yes, the unjust knoweth no shame. Bible could try to get wicked men understand not judgment. Because again, you thinking little run one, little G-Bo, whatever the guy name is, you think he was just a good guy, he was just getting his life in order, you know. He just got a new job, him and his baby mom got on the same page, just moved over there to Homewood, and all of a sudden the next day he got put to death, man. And you mourning for this nigga, but if you look at the rap sheet of him, this nigga was a robber, a serial adulterer, nigga was selling dope on the side and everything. You got it.
Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Yes, it says evil men understand not judgment, but those that serve the Lord understand all things. So we know why people die, man. Whether it even be through an overdose or a gunshot. We know why these different situations and these scenarios happen, so the Lord can get all praises, man. The Lord will bring some of your life just so you can worship Him. You know? You got it, bro.
Job 4:7, it says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?
It says, whoever perished being innocent. So the people that's dying in these horrible ways, they got from the Tesla. What this nigga done did to piss the Lord off so bad that he burnt your ass in a Tesla, man. You know? That's why it says, let's read that again, huh?
It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent.
Yeah, so it's a reason why the Lord put that nigga to death, man. You know, and that's a beautiful thing. And one of the main reasons why he put these people to death because they didn't hearken unto the truth. Because how much you want to bet everybody who died yesterday knew about the words of Yahweh Shemashah. Even if you don't know the name, you just know the Lord is a so-called black man. You know not to eat pork, but you still doing that the Lord put you to death. You're not hearkening, man. Even when you read the book of Judges, a lot of times the Lord tell you, Israel sinned against the Lord, and then I brought these plagues upon them. You know, but it actually took a man of their coast to get them back in order. And that's why the Lord has sent us up today, man, to get Jake back in order so we can all turn to the east and praise unto him, and he can come back and deliver us, man. You know?
If I can add real quick.
Come on.
All right, just like we were just saying, like whoever parents being innocent, you know, when you consider that baby, if y'all ain't heard already, they got put into an oven and pretty much roasted by her mama, you know, well, that was a fair judgment, you know, in the grand scheme of things, dealing with Yahweh Shemashah, because what spirits go back into ancient times, you know? So you get paid back in your lifetime according to what you did in your last life, man. So that's why, you know, people say evil men understand not judgment, because they don't understand that these spirits are ancient. The Lord will get you back in this lifetime as a little baby. A very horrific way. But that was a just and righteous judgment by the Most High Yahweh Shemashah.
Finishing it off, it says, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same.
Yeah, they that plow iniquity and work iniquity, they're going to reap the same. You know? Matter of fact, St. John 9th chapter real quick, you know, this is prove that point. Because when you go into the ancient time, our forefathers, they knew about reincarnation. They knew that if you come back fucked up, you know, mangled, crippled, retarded, that goes back into another lifetime. You see? That's what we've been brought to the understanding of in these days. No one is innocent.
John 9 and verse 1, it says, and as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
See, which was blind from his birth.
And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin? This man or his parents, that he was born blind?
Right. This man or his parents, that he was born blind. So they knew there was a cause and effect because he was born blind. But that wasn't a reason why in that moment, but they understood the fact that you will come back in another lifetime suffering from whatever you did. Okay, go ahead, huh?
Yahushua answered, neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of the Most High should be made manifest in him.
Right, so this particular individual was made blind for that purpose right there. But the question, or the purpose, or the question was that, you know, who sinned? Was it his baby or was it his parents? They was born this way. So they understood reincarnation. So when we see a baby like the elder posted in the group chat, you know, this goddamn, the face of this little baby, his mouth is permanently open, tall as hell, he's like this, scared of it. You know, that's because of what they did in their past life. That's the first thing that we think about. You see shit like that.
It's like it, because his face worse than death, man. The Lord got you basically in the vegetable body. You still have the conscience to think. You still have the mind to know what's going on. You know names, but you can't do nothing, man. You know, you gotta go.
Well, that's it. Because you're not like you just in this body and you don't know what the fuck going on. No, you suffering. That's why they be screaming out, you know, making all these sudden moves like they just want to get out of that body. You know, but they can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Papa, that was in on it. Papa Bashar, if you can, just to bag the brother up, because the Lord, he's bringing his judgments daily, man. He's bringing his judgments in different ways. Again, he can put your ass straight to death, but he also can, you know, be long suffering. Draw the shit out. Niggas got colon cancer. For lack of better words, Papa Bashar probably can get that. The Lord is long suffering, you know, concerning his judgments, because the Lord, he can have your number for years and then just take you out in the perfect moment, in the perfect time, showing you that Yahweh Shema Shah is nothing to mess with. And the Lord, he got so much time on his hand, he can wait to generations. He can wait you die in this past life, wait a couple generations and make you be born retarded, man. You know, I remember Apostle Gabal did when it was a Hamite. This nigga had a big head, and even nigga can't even hold his head up right, and even the mama said, only thing this motherfucker do is cry. You know? He can't talk or nothing. Every time he wake up, he eat, and everything, he just cry. Because he knew that the Lord judged him, man. Y'all brothers got it?
Good.
Yeah, got it.
Numbers 14, verse 18, it says, the Lord, Yahweh Shah, is long suffering and a great mercy.
And a great mercy. But hey, also, the Lord, he, you know, judgment, people say, you just got judged. Hey, people think first you getting put to death, but judgment can be mercy too, man. You got it, Lord.
It says, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty.
And by no means clearing the guilty. Showing you that you're going to pay for your sins in either way. Whether it be you stub your toe at the end of the table, or whether it be you just got shot, man. You got it.
It says, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation.
Yes, he's going to visit the fathers of the children of the third and fourth generation, man. Because at the end of the day, again, Yahweh Shema Shah, he can let you get away like these Edomites. Going back into the times of slavery, they died peacefully. All the wicked shit that you did to Jake, and actually they back then in the form of these little kids today, man. Nigga died with 200 slaves on the plantation. Nigga raped a couple of them. Probably beat a couple of Jakes and shit like that. And you think the Lord is just going to sit back and let him go to heaven? And that's the wickedness of Christianity. Christianity teaches you can be the wickedest motherfucker, and all you gotta do is accept the Lord of Jesus, and you just gonna get beamed up into heaven. No, man. Yahweh Shema Shah, he's the one that teaches about judgment and the future things that come to pass. You gotta
kind of like add to that point. Like you come back every 3 to 4 generations. All right. So I got another precept by Bashar. Ezekiel 18 and verse 2.
That's it.
It says, what mean ye that ye use this proverb concerning the land of Israel, saying the fathers have eaten sour grapes, and their children's teeth are set on edge. All right. So yeah, the father who has like little children, they're not gonna suffer from pretty much what the father has done. This is talking about reincarnation. So when you come back to the third and fourth generation, you are the father of those children. So they're gonna suffer what they did as their forefathers coming back. That's what that's going into. All right. Let's see.
Papa Bashar, he's even a king, and I think it's in the book of Kings, First Kings and Second Kings. It says basically it was a wicked king, the king that was dealing with Jezebel. You can type up, it says, I will not punish thee in his lifetime, but in his son's life will I get him. Showing you that Yahweh Shema Shah, because he repented. It was a sense that he said, Lord, forgive me. And the Lord said, well, on this circuit, in this generation, I'm going to let you pass because, you hungry. But in your next generation, the Lord probably made you came out retarded or came out lame the next time he came around, man. And again, that just shows you that at the end of the day, nobody gets away from judgment, man. Nobody gets away from the mighty hand of Yahweh Shema Shah. You found it up. Look, I think it's like First Kings. I think it's First Kings, either Second Kings. I think it's Second Kings 22, or either 24, man. But it just shows you how Yahweh Shema Shai, he don't play around. You know? And again, you think you got away with selling dope. You think you got away with committing adultery. Not knowing that Yahweh Shema Shai is getting your number. The Lord, he can pay you back from adultery by getting you burnt. That's a part of judgment, man. You know? You look it up real quick. Try 1 Kings 24. I mean 2 Kings 24. Last verse. But brothers know what I'm talking about, man. Because again, the Lord, he is not judging in this lifetime. He will teach you in your next lifetime. You know? But Father Shai will go ahead and go. Give me 2 Corinthians 9 chapter. And start at verse 1. You know?
The second Ezra 9 and 1. And he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before.
Yes, it says, measure thou the time diligently in yourself, man. A part of us measuring the times is measuring the prophecies, man. You know? You got it?
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And a part of things and a part of the signs we see is mass judgment coming upon the planet Earth, man. Because best to believe that the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to ramp up as time goes on. You know, even into the time of perfection. Because Jacob's trouble is basically on this edge, man. People buying weapons. I seen there was a guy who was in the military. He was actually talking about how a lot of these, you know, martial law troops, how they gonna buck up against the system or whatever. You know, a lot of these Marines, these Marines, National Guard, they're gonna buck up against the system, and that's where they're gonna have to call the EU troops in, man. Showing you it's gonna be a silver divide upon the planet Earth. You got it though, huh?
I got something for you.
Come on.
And this second Ezra 8 and verse 61. And therefore is my judgment now at hand.
That is therefore my judgment is now at hand, man. Showing you in this time when you see the judgment of the Lord. And again, the judgment of the Lord is just not motherfuckers getting put to death. The judgment of the Lord too is mercy, man. Baba Kushal, get Sirach 2 in verse 10. You can go back and read it. Get Sirach 2 in the last verse. As his majesty is so good.
Yeah, Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 2. And verse 18, saying, you will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men.
Yes, it says you will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. Because once we fall into the hands of Esau or the ways of this world, ultimately it's going to end up bad, man. You got to do what?
For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
And as his majesty is, so is his mercy, man. Showing you that judgment that the Lord is going to bring, even though it's going to be a lot of people get put to death, the Lord is going to have a small number to be delivered from these terrible times. You know, you got to go, bro. Jump back.
Coming back in that second Ezra 8 and 62. These things have I not shown unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee.
Yes, because everybody don't know about these things that's going on. Whether it be the famine, you know, the martial law, the EMP attacks, cannibalism coming back in a major way. All these people, they're not concerned about it, but Yahweh Shema Shai revealed these things into us. Just going back into that Isaiah the 6th chapter when we started off with. How these people can't see and understand the bad things that's going on upon the planet Earth. Because best to believe that America will not continue to be as it was once before. Now you work, you know, let's say if you worked in the military, how much you want to bet that the military is going to turn on you, man? It ain't like they got a seat in a bunker with your name on it. You're nothing but a pawn on their chessboard. You got it, bro. Go back to the second Ezra.
Back in that second Ezra 9 and verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
And that's the spirit. It says earthquakes and uproars of the people of the world. Even over there in France, that yellow vest army, it's still protest. Protest is still going on to this day. It's going on like 4 years, man. Protests with Black Lives Matter. Protests with all different things, man. Showing you that Yahweh Shema Shai is making these people buck up against this beast system, man. You know, and the reason why they're doing it because this beast system is totally adverse to the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai. You got it, right?
Then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yes, because the Lord, he spoke about this in the Bible, showing you that the scriptures is a past, present, and the future tense book, man. Because it's not like the Lord just doing things on the fly. No, everything is calculated. Even the Lord set up the, what is called, that boy Klaus Schwab. Even the shit that he do, the Lord got this guy doing calculated things upon the planet Earth to bring forth all hell breaking loose, man. Show you that Yahweh Shemel Shah have the ultimate control. That's a hump.
Yeah, because this all goes back to Matthew, the 24th chapter. And with our Lord, start at verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him proudly saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world.
They selected. Like just going back, showing you that was the main talk. The disciples, they were saying, man, when the end of the world was going to come. They were ready to get out of the Roman Empire. I just got to watch the Book of Clarence. I finally watched it last night. But it was a point. The guy for rabbis, they were like, he wanted to take down the Roman Empire. You see what I'm saying? That was like a thing back then, man. Jake was going through a lot of shit. Even how Jake, because we could picture it at the same time, even though they try to put a comedic twist on it, but you can picture how they really treated Jake back then. How they treated us now. Pull you over where your papers in. They pull you over today, you got your license and registrations, you know? Yeah, you got any drugs in the car? Matter of fact, step out, sir, you know? When it's a hang tight. When they say that, man, you know you in trouble, man. I come, he say, you know, I'll say he come back and he lock you up, man. You gotta go. I read it.
Matthew 24:3, and then he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him proudly, saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world.
He says, what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Showing you that the end of the world talk was heavy in the ancient world. 2,000 years ago, they was inquiring about the day that we live in, man. You know? You got it?
It says, verse 4, and Yahweh answered and said to them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Yeah, because Yahweh knew there was going to be different doctrines. Like the doctrine of the black woman and God, Yahweh knew that was going to be out here, man. The doctrine that everybody can be saved. You know? You got it?
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed,
yes,
shall deceive many.
It says, many shall come in my name and say, I am the anointed, and deceive many. And it's a lot of niggas out here saying that they're God, and even you calling yourself a Christian. You know, you claiming to be the anointed, but your actions is totally against the anointed one. You got it?
Like fact, but that important shit.
Hey, just like it, just going back on that simple nigga. That nigga had 60, he got 60 niggas walking on the road to death, man. He took, I looked at this nigga page, he took them niggas to a steakhouse, and you know they was indulging in pork, man. You know? You got it?
Verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
It says he shall hear wars and rumors of wars, man. And we can see the rumor of war between China and America, between China and Russia, and even trade wars is going on. You know, the war with Ukraine and Russia is happening. The war with Israel and Hamas. This is biblical prophecy that's jumping off the page. But guess what? Before it was actually came into reality, it was spoken first, man.
Hey, y'all,
How y'all doing? You got it?
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
A nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, man. Again, that's why even one nation that everybody's sleeping on, especially when it comes to the military might, is India. Man, India ain't nothing to fuck with, even when it comes to that secret, that digital age. But guess who India is siding with? India is siding with the BRICS nations. They're not siding with NATO and the EU. So automatically, that's going to cause some ruffle in the feathers right now. You know, we got it.
It says, and there should be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Yes, and you can see here again, that's happening right now. It says in diverse places too. Last week, it was an earthquake on the shore of Miami. Famines in diverse places too. Is a famine actually coming to America? Because nobody can see America without, nobody can imagine in America without McDonald's or Burger King. Not knowing that Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to shut this shit down, man.
Yeah.
You know? There ain't gonna be no more food left, man. The only thing you're gonna have is you know, like they said, like they did in Venezuela. It was a point when they ended up stripping all the leaves off the trees, and niggas ended up breaking in the zoo and starting eating zebras. And once that was gone and knocked out the window, then you know that the humans was getting ate up, man. You know, cannibalism is gonna come back in a very big and heavy way, man. You got it?
Yep. It says all these are the beginning of sorrow.
Showing you that this is just the beginning of it, man. It's only going to get worse from here. Get Ezekiel, get Ezekiel 77 real quick. Because it says the Lord is going to increase the bad times upon the planet Earth. America would never go back what it was before. Now they have the statements, build back better, make America great again, not knowing that this place is falling and will never get back up. The Lord has hit this place with a previous blow. Yeah.
Ezekiel 7, starting with 5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh by Shemel Shai, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
It says, in evil and only evil, behold, is come. Only bad times are coming upon the planet Earth, man. You know? You got to read that again.
Thus said the Lord, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
Yeah, and evil and only evil, behold, is coming. The Lord ain't say peace. He didn't say everything was going to be fine and dandy. He said evil and only evil, behold, is coming. Look at that word evil for me. Okay, come look at that word evil in the blue letter, Bible shop. In Ezekiel 75, read it one more time while you do.
Ezekiel 75, thus said the Lord power, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
And evil and only evil, behold, is come. You got it up.
It's that word evil, Strong's 874, 51. It says, it says bad, unpleasant, evil,
you got it.
giving pain, unhappiness, misery.
He says, giving pain, unhappiness, and misery, man. Bible shot 2nd Ezra 8 and verse 50. Real quick, read that one more time out the definition.
It says bad, unpleasant.
Unpleasant. When you ain't got no food, it's gonna be unpleasant. You got it.
Evil, giving pain, unhappiness, and misery.
Giving pain, unhappiness, and misery. You got us looking more on it. Distress. Come on. Calamity. Strange calamities are going to come upon these people, and that's going to bring forth their perplexed mind state or a mind of desperation. You know, you got it.
Jumping down to the Strongs, it says grievous.
Affliction. Come on.
St. Edwards chapter 8 and verse 50, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
It says many great miseries shall be done to the people upon the planet Earth that dwell in the world. And we can see that right now because a part of that misery or that unhappiness is niggas being depressed. You know, I said it was a little skit today. It was a little child came and said, I'm depressed. Say, what the hell you got to be depressed about? You know, go and depress them damn dishes. But it's a sense of everybody mourning here in this society, man. You know, it's a sense that everybody is sad, they're not fulfilled. Why they're not fulfilled? Because they're not fulfilled with the words of the Lord. Because, you know, when you raised up in this society, they think money, cars, and clothes, and hoes can buy happiness, not knowing that happiness actually comes from your mindset, man. You know, it's a couple of homeless guys and crackheads I knew. They was the happiest motherfuckers in the world. But at the same time, Yahweh Shemel Shai got these people, especially who's in a high and lofty estate, he got them in a fucked up and depressed mind state because the things that they intake.
Top. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride.
Because they have walked in great pride. Yes, you walked after the ways of Esau. And that's why the evil and bad ways are going to come unto you, man. No, you planted an apple tree, don't expect an orange tree. If you sowed in wickedness, don't expect righteousness to come up. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shemel Shai got most of these people dead from the neck up. You know, mostly, a lot of car wrecks that happen, motherfuckers just driving on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people try to tell them, even about the land side, you try to tell them not to eat pork. Nigga just worried about wait to make his flesh feel good. Not one more about the the disease that come from. I seen the picture. It was a guy that said he was working. It was a tapeworm beside his body. And basically the tapeworm was they did the X-ray, and the tapeworm basically grew, man. And it basically formed the shape of his fucking veins. And the nigga ended up dying, bro. But what did that come from? That come from you eating pork and you not doing the things the Lord told you to do, man. Just pray and hope that the Lord keep us, because there's nothing to do. There's nothing you can do, bro. You got it, huh? That was it on there? Come on, follow the shot. You got it.
Come on, this Luke 4 and verse 13. Yahushua answered and said unto her, whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again.
Yeah.
But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst.
Yeah, right there. He says, who shall ever drink of this water shall thirst again. And what that water is talking about, the water of this world, or the things of this world. You know, people think, again, fleshly things can satisfy the spirit. Probably you say that. They think fleshly things can satisfy the spirit, man. And that's why you see nigga women. They say, what you need to be, what you need, what kind of husband you want? I want a husband with 6 figures. How you doing, huh? Say, I want a husband with 6 figures, little fat ass, ugly ass broad. I want this, I want that. And at the end of the day, the bitch, let's say if she do get it, let's say if the Lord do bless her with something, it's gonna be a problem with that. And now you hear 3 years later, they divorced. That's a lot of things with athletes, man. You get a broad, even Rick Ross baby mama. That bitch been on the news heavy. But she wanted a man that was rich, who had money. She had that. And it got to a point where they end up breaking up and things like that. And now all of a sudden she's struggling once again. It was a point that bitch ain't had no car. It was a point that bitch ain't had shit. But you wanted this lifestyle, man. You got it, right? You got it, Baba.
It says, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him, a well of water springing up into everlasting life.
He says it shall be a well of water springing up into everlasting life. And that's what this word actually leads to, man. The words of Yahweh shall actually lead into everlasting life, man. Immortality. Because the words that we speaking is thus saith the Bible. The words we speaking is telling you about the things concerning the future.
St. John 6, starting verse 47. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me have everlasting life.
Showing you that everlasting life is talking about the water, man. Give me Psalms, the 1st chapter, and start at verse 1. Real quick.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me have everlasting life.
He that believeth on the Lord have everlasting life. You got it.
This Psalms 1 and verse 1, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, you got it.
It says, but his delight is in the law of Yahweh Shema Shai, and his law doth he meditate day and night.
And basically meditate on these scriptures, man. That's what basically keep you sane. You mad, you pissed off. See a nigga a part of the LGBTQ. You gotta look at the scriptures to be sane, man. Because if you don't, you're gonna make an irrational decision. Like I was thinking about this nigga Charles and Nita, man. I was thinking about this nigga Charles and Nita, man, which is the most sick people upon the planet. I was saying, man, if I ever see this nigga in real life, especially that nigga, not Charles, Nita, that nigga real name Joe, and come to find out, those people are from Alabama. That nigga Charles from fucking Tittinsville. But you see that nigga Joe, this nigga Joe is just a big, fat nigga about 6'4", 300 pounds. If I ever see him, I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to take one on the chin. So it's a I'm gonna get the minutes to play, but I'm gonna have to swing on him, man. Because it's just vexing being around these people, man. It's vexing being around. That's why you understand where Lot was coming from. What Lot said, he said he was vexed with the filthy conversations of the fucking wicked, man. Because once you meditate on righteousness and you try to be righteous in the midst of this wicked generation, once you see wickedness coming around you, you get pissed off at it, man. Why? Because it's adverse unto you. That's why even in the scripture it says, accept no man that is against our soul. You got it, bro. Come on.
Look at these kids that's growing up nowadays in this fucked up generation. They being groomed to accept freaks, Read goddamn books to your children. They got after school Satan. A nigga addicted to YB and different rap niggas that don't do shit but lead you down the path of destruction. And that's why the Lord said this generation ain't going nowhere to all be fulfilled. You niggas is gonna be destroyed, man.
That's it.
I got something for you.
You got it, bro.
Con, this Genesis 6 and 5, and the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination or the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. You see, so you people are fucking wicked, man. You see, and it shows by your actions, man. The reason of you people, hey, the Lord said he's mad or angry at the wicked every day, man. The way you people just go up and down on your day-to-day, not giving a damn about what's going on in the earth. You see, and you people get mad at us because we speak against this place, man. But it's really Yahweh Shema Shah testifying against this place, man.
And like I said, they don't hate you. They hated me. Before they hated you, they hated me, man. You gotta go, huh?
It says, and it repented Yahweh Shema Shah that he made man on earth. And it grieved him at his heart.
It even pissed the Lord off.
Yeah.
That's even today, man. The shit that these niggas doing are pissing the Lord off. Like the brother just mentioned, the after school Satan shit, man. You know, it was another. They had a couple of kids, a couple of Edomite kids parading themselves in the gay parade. Nigga, these people, like a little boy had nipple what that shit called, had like a little X. What is it called?
Tassel.
Yeah, tassel. Nigga had a tassel on his chest and stuff like that. But that's how Esau liked him. You got it, bro. Go back to that.
Back in that Psalms 1 and verse 1, it says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly."
It says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, walk not in the ways of this world," man. You got it.
"Nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful."
Yes, scorning and scoffing against this word. You got it.
But his delight is in the law of Yahweh Shema Shah, and his law doth he meditate day and night.
And that's what we do. We meditate on the scriptures day and night, man. That's why we vex when we see things that adverse into the scriptures. Whether it be Charles and Nita or a nigga eating a pork sandwich, man. You know, because the things that we are trusting in and believing in is good to see in life. The things that we want to happen is going to lead into everlasting life. We're going to jump back what you had, but you got it.
That's like by me. Even that bullshit with Usher and Alicia Keys pushing out the spirit of adultery, man. You see that shit off, man. That shit piss us off. Because you niggas should be put to death for that shit, man.
You got it, bro.
You got Usher wearing a fucking skirt. But look who promotes that unto you, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. But you got that.
Hey, why did that happen, though? Why did that happen on the biggest stage, the biggest watched television show across the whole United States, man? Because Esau is playing that shit in the people's brain and think that shit fucking cool. You got it, bro.
Back in that Psalms 1 and 3, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season.
It says he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. A party being planted by water, a tree being planted by water. Number one, those roots are going to run deep. And another thing, those roots are going to be stable when the wind blows and the floods come. You know? You got it.
His leaf also shall not wither.
Yes, flourish, everlasting life. You got it.
And whatsoever he doeth shall prosper.
Yes, whatever he doeth shall prosper. Come on.
The ungodly are not so, but are like chaff which the wind driveth away.
And that's what the Lord is ultimately going to bring unto Esau, chaff, and the destroying wind, which is going to pass them away, man, blow them away. You know, they'll pretty much you, man. Go back to that St. John, unless you had something.
Yeah, kind of real quick, Baba Shop. St. John 15 and starting in verse 3, it says, "Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you, as a branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine." Yeah, this is pretty much talking about us abide within Yahweh Shah, which is ultimately going into the doctrine. All right? So it says, "No more can ye except ye abide in me." All right? So if you don't abide within the doctrine, then you cannot flourish, man. So verse 5 says, "I am a vine, and ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. But without me, you can't do nothing." All right? Matter of fact, verse 6. Yeah.
And you can read down to it.
Yeah, verse 6. "If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered." See? So if you don't abide within this truth, this doctrine, you start to wither. You see that example with the guys in Boston, who departed away, who took heed to a seducing spirit, trying to save the Gentiles, and you see what it is. Also the niggas in Mississippi. These are examples that are set forth to let you know if you don't abide within this truth, then you're going to be withered. All right? It says, and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. So that's going to be the end result. You're going to be burned with everlasting fire, man. We're talking about the thumb of the destruction. See? You got it. Yeah, St. John 6, and verse 47, it says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me hath everlasting life. I am the bread of life. Your fathers did eat manna in the wilderness and are dead.
Yes, he said, I am the bread of life. Your fathers did eat manna in the wilderness and are dead. Because a lot of the niggas that was dwelling in the wilderness, those niggas that wanted to go back to Egypt. Niggas wanted to go back into the world or be world friendly. These Israelite friendly camps. Instead of you inviting people with the word, you trying to invite people with music videos and with gear. See, man, it's like Sakara. I'm just gonna head to bring out like Sakara. Instead of you saying, yeah, Yahweh Shai teaching about the seal, you trying to bring people in through, the things that you participating in with the world. You a bad rapper and you get an Israelite record deal. That shit off, man. Read that again.
Verse 48. I am that bread of life. Your fathers did eat manna in the wilderness and are dead.
So Yahweh Shai is that bread of life, man. But the people that ate the manna in the wilderness, most of them died out, man. The Lord just left that younger generation the inherit the people, the inherit the promised land.
It says, this is that bread of life which coming down from heaven, that it's like a man may eat thereof and not die.
Yes, this is that bread of life that should come from heaven, that a man may eat thereof and not die, man. Because again, why? These words will actually lead into immortality, man. Immortal thoughts of Yahweh Shai. When you read, especially read the Songs of Solomon, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, it's basically telling you how to live. Keep sound wisdom and understand. You got it. You shall prolong your days. You got it.
It says, I am the living bread which came down from heaven. If any man eat of this bread, he shall live forever.
Yeah.
And the bread that I would give is my flesh, which I would give for the life of the world.
And right there, because ultimately back then, those people got offended. They thinking that Yahweh Shai is actually talking about cannibalism, but that prayer was actually talking about the word that the Lord had to die in order for it to come out. Because you have to realize, man, in order for us to know that we're Israelites, to know about the names of Yahweh Shai, you said, Kum Yasharallah, Yahweh Shai had to die in order for these things to be made manifest, man. You got it.
52. It says, the Jews therefore strove among themselves, saying, how can this man give us flesh to eat?
Yeah, you're right. That a nigga find a problem with anything, man. You got it.
Then Yahweh Shai said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, ye have no life in you.
And right there, that's why even Yahweh Shai, he even played on their own emotions, man. Yahweh Shai knew their inner thoughts, and that's the spirit. That's a scary thing. He knew that inner thoughts. He knew they was talking shit. But at the end of the day, the only thing he did was to let it play out because they weren't going to get it in the first place, man. Riches are not commonly unto a nigger, even when the Lord mentioned that flesh and blood. Even though we are ingesting the Lord's flesh and blood right now, if you do it this way, you're going to gag on it. These people are gagging and throwing up the words of the Lord. Like a dog returning to his own vomit. Mississippi maniac. Those niggas up there in Boston, man. Going back to nigga Nasty Nas and Mac 10. Those niggas returning to their own vomit. You went back into the valley of the shadow of death. You're not prophesying no more. You got it.
It said, whoso eat of my flesh and drink of my blood hath eternal life. And I will raise him up at the last day.
Yes, if you have his word in you or abiding in you, in the last days, the Lord, he will beam you up, beam you up, Scott. Beam you up into the heavens and deliver you and preserve you from the dangerous nuclear missiles that's upon the planet Earth, man.
Okay, this Psalm 65. Psalm 65 and verse 4. Blessed is the man whom thou choosest, and causes to approach unto thee.
That's how a king is, man. You just can't approach a king all willy-nilly. You gotta get yourself straight, get yourself in order, and ultimately you gotta wait on him. You got it. That's why it says, "Come to approach unto thee." You got it.
that he may dwell in thy courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house.
It says that he may dwell in thy courts, man. Basically dwelling under the protection of Yahweh Hashem and Habashah, man. That's why it says blessed is the man that chooses. Because a part of you being blessed is you being preserved from the terrible things that's coming upon the planet Earth, man. You got it, bro.
It says we shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple.
And he said we shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, man. Actually, us being satisfied with the goodness of the Lord's house is being satisfied with this word. Matter of fact, look at that word satisfied. Bible shop, man. Because a part with what fill us up, a part of us, being having a peace of mind, like it says in St. John the 14th chapter, is us having the words of Yahweh Shema in us, even when you go through hell. At the end of the day, this is not the end all be all. You flip the next page and righteousness is gonna flourish, man. You got it, bro.
Fine. It's the word satisfied, Strong's G 7646. It says to be satisfied, to be fulfilled.
To be fulfilled, come on.
It says to be sated with food.
To be sated with food, you got it.
It says to have in excess, be certified.
It says to have access. That's why even King David said, "My cup runneth over." You got it.
It says to be surfeited.
Put that word surfeit.
Simple Google definition. That word surfeited. It says an excessive amount of something.
You got this. You got to continue on though.
It says
to be enriched.
Okay. To be
right
enriched.
To be enriched, man. So again, the riches of the kingdom of heaven comes in the form of this word, man. But you can jump back.
I got some real quick. Isaiah 51:14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit.
And right there it says the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose, man. We're hastening to get the fuck out of America. We don't want to stay here, man. We don't want to dwell in the land of the valley of the shadow of death. Motherfuckers are doped up. You got to eat nothing but GMOs. People are bugged out. Witchcraft is on a high. Social media, nothing but bitches and whores. We want to get delivered from this wicked ass place, man. You got it?
It says, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail.
It says that he should not die in the pit. We don't want to die in America, man. And the part of you dying in America is going back in the world. Because you'll be dead from the neck up, and it says that his bread should not fail. And that bread is the representation of the words of Yahweh. And we know that the words of Yahweh is faithful and true, and it will come to pass, man. You got matter of fact, start at verse 1 on that.
In Psalms 27, verse 1, it says, Yahweh Shema is my light and my salvation.
It says the Lord is my light and salvation. And that's what this truth is. That's why it says in Psalms 19. What it is, Psalms 119, it says, thy path is a feeder to my light. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, man. So with the words of Yahweh Shema, we actually get to navigate through the darkness that's here, man. You got it?
Whom shall I fear?
Whom shall I fear? Now that don't mean you just be proud and go all willy-nilly. That just means that Yahweh Shema is on your side. Who can stop you? Or like you mentioned earlier, everything is possible, man. You got it?
It says, Yahweh Shema is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
Of whom shall I be afraid? Because yes, terrible times are coming. But it even says, be not afraid. What it is on St. John 16 and 33. For the world shall have tribulation, but ye shall have peace. A part of us having peace is having a peace of mind. In the midst of the famine, in the midst of our hell breakthroughs, the Lord is going to have us in a joyful spirit. Why? Because we know this is not the end all be all. Hold on. You got something?
Book of Psalm 112, verse 7.
That's it.
It said, he should not be afraid of evil tidings.
That's it. He should not be afraid of evil tidings. You got it.
His heart is fixed in trusting in the Lord Yahweh by Shema.
And that's a part of you being stable, man. You have to have a bad thing, that's a part of your Yahweh Shema abiding in you. And just like that tree planted. When the waters come and the flood, or that house planted on the rock, when the waters and the flood come, Esau coming down having great wealth, we're actually going to be stable. think it's a little more in there.
Yep, verse 8. His heart is established. He shall not be afraid until he see the desires upon his enemies.
It says his heart is established. What that mean? Your mind. The Lord got our mind fixed on the destruction of America, man. And we're not going to stop talking about it until it actually happens. Our mind is fixed on the seal coming out, man. And you know why? Because it's biblical prophecy. In order for us to get to the kingdom of heaven, in order for us to get salvation, bad things must happen, man. But you have to be established in the midst of those bad things. You can't fall apart in the times of Jacob's trouble, man. It says, thou faith in the day of adversity, thy strength is weak. You got it, though, huh? That's what I mean. Come on, I think it's a little more.
Yeah, verse 9. He says, he that dispersed, he have given to the poor. The righteousness endure forever. His horn should be exalted with honor.
You got it.
Yeah. So pretty much going back into the point, going to our hearts being established. That's us pretty much, building our foundation of Yahweh Shah, that rock, right? So when all these trials and tribulations are brought forth, we're going to depend on what the word of Yahweh Shah, which keeps us well stable. Isaiah 33 and 6. And this is a comfort and peace that the world does not have, okay? Because their foundation or their mindset is not built upon, Yahweh Shah, we're just talking about the kingdom of heaven, the world to come. So their dreams and their desires is ultimately resting right here in America. And it's going to come to light. That's why you saw this perplexity taking place, confusion, because they don't have faith and hope in that. That's it.
Yes, but what they hoping? Niggas hope that LeBron win a championship. It's niggas that still hoping on the 49ers to win the Super Bowl. That shit passed, man. But at the same time, we're hoping on the destruction of America, and we're hoping to be saved from destruction. That's the biggest hope in the world, man. You got it, huh?
But it's Isaiah 26 and verse 3. Thou shalt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee.
Right there. The Lord said he's going to keep you in perfect peace. A part of the Lord keep you in perfect peace is give you a peace of mind. Because that's what everything started, man. Everything starts with a thought, even doubt. But you can't doubt if you meditate on Yahweh Shah day and night, man. About the goodness that he's going to bring unto us. But before that good come, we must go through tribulation. One of my favorite scriptures in the book of Acts, it says, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. But you got you can jump this morning. Come on.
It says, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusted in thee.
It says his mind is stayed on thee because he trusted in thee. And a part of you trusting in the Lord is trusting what his prophets say, man. Trusting in the Lord is just not talking like these Christians do. Trusting in the Lord is an action, man. Come on.
It says, trust ye in Yahweh Shah forever. For in the Lord Yahweh is everlasting strength.
Yeah, everlasting life, everlasting strength, man. And the power of Yahweh Shah is totally out this world. So we can defeat, the trials that we go through Yahweh Shah, man. Yahweh Shah went through it. We're not going to go through the same extreme that Yahweh Shah went through it, but at the same time, the Lord let us go through it because our spirit is fit for it, man. You got to know what.
It says, for he bringeth down them that dwell on high.
Yes, you proud, you lofty. You think that black woman spirit, I can do bad all by myself. Niggas got that spirit, man. You try to help a nigga at work, you giving him some instructions, he get mad. I got it, bro. Nigga, this your second date. You got it?
It says, the lofty city, he left it low.
Yeah.
He left
It's
it
lucky. I had this nigga at my job, man. I tried to help this nigga earlier this week. Nigga got an attitude, bro. I said, okay, bro, you got it. I walked off and came back, shit everywhere, man. Doing the concrete everywhere, man. And I ain't helping pick that shit up. Why? Because you was being fucking proud, man. You gotta know what.
What can the Lord do with a nigga like that, man?
Yeah.
That's the majority of niggas out here, man. That's why you gonna fucking die.
See, and that's why even you play like NFL, NFL, boxing, coaching, it's a saying you gotta be coaching. For the lack of a better word, somebody you really gotta be molded and to be fit for that position, man. You got it out.
It says, he left it low, even to the ground.
Go back there,
Making that Psalms 27. In verse 2. In verse 2, when the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell.
And who was that? That's talking about Esau, Edom. showing you that the Lord is giving you a pep talk about the dangers that come ahead, man. Our enemies, our foes, Cain, Esau. The same beef that happened back, back then is still going on today. But this time it's going to go to the extreme. This guy got robotic dogs. Nigga got drones with weapons on it. Nigga got bio bombs. Nigga just blew up a whole city at a touch of a finger, man. You got it.
It says, Lord, hosts shall encamp against me. My heart shall not fear.
Yes, it says, though our hope shall encamp against thee, though my heart shall not fear. And that's easier said than done, man. Because it ain't gonna be like you're gonna be just macho man midday. You just go out gun blazing. Yes, in the flesh, you're gonna be scared, but you gotta have that mental thought that the Lord is with us, man. That's what you gotta always keep in your mind, no matter what, no matter you doing good, no matter you doing bad, no matter if you are bound to face, you gotta always have in your mind. The Lord gave you this truth. You got the names of your Shah, which is not a light thing, bro. Some things, you can overlook it, but you gotta realize how precious this is, man. So yes, in the flesh you might be scared, but that spirit is gonna have to kick in, man. What it say? The flesh is weak, but what? The spirit is willing. You got it? You got some more? Go ahead, get what you got.
Ecclesiastes 51 in verse 7, it says they compass me on every side. They compass me on every side, there was no man to help. I looked for secure men, but there was none. So this is talking about a situation in which a man in the Lord is pretty much being compassed about with our arms, right? So he was like, damn, I ain't got nobody to help. What am I going to do? Like the brother was saying, like the author was saying, of course your flesh is going to fear when these troops come in with their military, guns blazing or whatnot. And it tells you in verse 16, 16, that should be like madmen sparing none, So it says, verse 8, then thought I upon thy mercy, O Lord, and upon the acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee. So eventually, like the brother said, the spirit's going to kick in. You're going to do what? You're going to call on Yahweh Shah, all right? And then that mercy is going to kick in. See? Because we have something the world does not have, it's what faith in the name of our Lord Yahweh Shah. So we're going to see great miracles just by calling on that name of faith. That's why we're going to be put into these different predicaments and situations, man.
Because in order, like in certain scenarios, in order for the Lord to work, you must be put in danger. You wouldn't know about Daniels and lions. That wouldn't be no big thing if Daniels would never got toasted in that position, man. But you gotta know why.
They're going back. Sirach 51:8, then thought upon thy mercy.
Yeah, right now, I thought upon thy mercies. Okay, there's Romans 15:4, and things that was written before times live by learning. That we through patience and hope through the scriptures. When you read the scriptures, man, a lot of times you gotta picture yourself in that situation, man. Because you don't supposed to just read the scriptures, you got your night glasses on before you go to sleep. You're really supposed to let that thing digest. So hope and faith can be built up. Okay?
It says, then thought upon thy mercy, O Lord, and upon thy acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee, and savest them out of the hands of the enemy.
Right there, it says such as wait for thee. So let's say if Daniel he was in lines then for like 7 days, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 6 days. If Daniel didn't wait for the Lord, for the lack of better words, that question would have came out. 3 holy children. If they would have, before they got thrown in the furnace, they said, hold on, man. Let's chill out. No, man. They waited until the Lord came to pass and fulfilled his miracle, man. Even Stephen. When you go into Stephen before he got stoned, he was getting on niggas and rebuking them for a lack of better words. But guess what? He was waiting on the Lord. That's why when he was getting stoned, he said, I see you out by Shema Shah. And niggas got mad. They started stoning him even harder, man. You got it, though. That's 51, man.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah. Sirach 51 in verse 9. It says, then lift out my supplications from the earth, and pray for deliverance from death.
Yeah, you pray unto Yahweh Shema Shah for deliverance of death. While you praying for deliverance of death, you praying to be delivered from Esau, man. In his wicked ass ways, man. You got it?
It says, I called upon the Lord, the Father of my Lord, that he would not leave me in the days of my trouble, and in the time of the proud when there was no help.
Yeah, in the time of the proud where there is no help, man. Because it's going to be a day, for the lack of better words, when The Lord is going to close shop. Prophets are not going to be out on the highways and byways no more. And it's going to be, for lack of better words, every man for himself. And the only thing you can do is just pray and hope that Yahweh shall have chosen you to survive this dangerous time. Because we can say it's cool all now. Again, it's going to be a point when leaves and shit, it's going to, not leaves, what it's called, moss is going to grow up all on the trees. For lack of better words, this city's going to look like Will Smith, not in Independence Day, but in I Am Legend, man. Concrete going to be broken up. Going to be crazy out here. But the thing, yeah. You got it? Correct. You said death everywhere. Bodies laying on your left hand, bodies laying on your right. You got it?
Yep. If I can add to this, links up with like the prophecy that says, whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
That's it.
Because, pretty much for salvation to be valuable and appreciated, you got to be put into that pit, man. You got to be put into the situation of, there's no way out. This so the Lord can show his power, and you're going to appreciate it that much more, when he does deliver in those situations. So it's Surah 51, and verse 11. I will praise thy name continually, and will sing praise with thanksgiving, and so my prayer was heard. See? So we're doing that right now. We're praising the name of Yahweh Shemashai continually, because we know that salvation comes through those names. Right?
Because who you calling on? You calling on be delivered. Yahweh Shai. But you got to jump back to the Psalms 27.
Making that Psalms 27 and verse 3. Verse 3. It says, though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident.
Yeah, right there. Read it one more time.
It says, the war should rise against me, in this will I be confident.
Yeah, in this will I be confident. Confident in your prayer. Like the brother just read, you sit up those supplications. It ain't like once you send them up, then you start down again. No. Once you send them up, you know that those prayers are going to actually be made manifest, man. You got it? Come on, get what you got. Give me what you got. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai knows what we need. Sometimes you might want this, you might want a big beauty rod, but you need to read. You know what I'm saying? You might want some box. You probably have some box already available, but Yahweh Shai put the spirit in you to study or something like that, man. You got it.
This James 1 and 5. If any of you lack wisdom,
that's it.
Let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally.
Yes, because one thing too, you got to be careful what you pray for. Because if you ask for wisdom, faith, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, a strong spirit, it ain't like the Lord is just going to make it happen in the snap of a finger. No, he's going to put you through trials and tribulations so you can have wisdom, man. He's going to put you through trials and tribulations so you can have faith in a strong spirit, man. To be durable. You got it all.
It says, in a braid of knot, and it shall be given him.
Yeah, in the braid of knot, it shall be given to him. You can't have doubt when you pray unto the Lord, man. You got to continue on with it.
It says, let him act in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed.
Yes, because you're going to be like a guy tossed to and fro. You want to go back into the world, but you also want to serve the Lord. You want this, but you also want to serve that. What it says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. So when you pray and ask the Lord for something, whether it be mercy, whether it be wisdom, you have to know that those things are going to come to you in due time. But at the same time, when those things do come, you have to be prepared to get what you ask for, man. That's why even the Lord said, if a man, if a guy asks his father for this, should he give him, how I go? Basically, if I know my son want an Xbox, I'm not going to give him a PlayStation, Same thing with the Lord. The Lord, he know you want faith. He's not going to give you something vain. You got it, though. That's pretty much it on that.
This one more. Come on. It says, for let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord.
Yeah, don't think. If you doubt, that's why it says, he that doubteth is damned, bro. If you doubt, you're not going to receive shit from Yahweh Shai, man. You got it?
It says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Yes, you're unstable in all your ways, man. You're not solid. Because a sea that's tossed to and fro in the sea, it can go anywhere. But a tree that's planted in the ground is grounded, is established on where it's going to go, man. And where it's gonna go, it's gonna sit right there, you know, until the Lord comes. You know, you got it this morning. Come on, give me what you got.
Yep, Sirach 35 verse 15. Do not the tears run down the widow's cheeks?
That's it.
And it's not her cry against him that causes them to fall.
And that's what we're doing right now, man. We're sighing and crying for all the abominations that get done in the midst thereof. You know, Esau got these, you know, LGXYC. Now again, this guy Charles and Nita, you know, two guys I hate, bro. Two men that I hate greatly. You know, but at the same time, for a lack of better words, we're sighing and crying against them. We asking the Lord to destroy these niggas, man. Because if he don't, then no flesh shall be saved, man. These little kids growing up saying, Charles, the lunch is ready. You type that up. It's like a trending topic. But at the end of the day, for a lack of better words, those things have to be put out on the planet Earth. You got it, right?
Yes, Sirach 35.
You got a question?
Yeah, what's the
Yo.
can't drink my water.
Sirach 35 and 16. He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds.
Yes, read that again, no?
He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds.
And his prayer shall reach unto the cloud, man. So if you pray unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to be accepted with favor. You got it?
Yep. It says the prayer of the humble pierces the clouds.
Yes, because we pray that the Lord kill witches, man. That's why I say, witchcraft is rebellion, man. Thou shalt suffer not a witch to live, bro. Yahweh Shem Yahushua finna kill these niggas that dwell in the magic city. Get that for me, huh? Thou shalt not dwell for a witch to live, man. You got it, huh?
God. The prayer of the humble pierces the clouds, until it come not, he would not be comforted.
And we pray, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, kill all these motherfucking witches in Babylon, man. You gotta realize, bro, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but through principalities, man. You wonder why you had a bad dream last, you know what I'm saying? Or some crazy shit happened. All of a sudden, somebody pissing you off because these devils are sitting up enchantments. And it's not no coincidence that we're coming close to the Passover. These demons are ramping up, man. You know? But at the same time, we praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to keep us stable in the midst of this fuck shit, man. It's a lot for the language, man. Get that from me real quick. I said myself for a wish to live.
Con, this Exodus 22 and verse 18. It says, thou shalt not suffer a wish to live.
Thou shalt not suffer a wish to live, man. You put a B in front of that, man. Man, these wicked ass women, man. But at the same time, they everywhere. And they come in many forms, for the lack of better words, man. They can come in the form of a black woman. They can come in the form of your fucking auntie, bro. But at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Yahushua have to do an end to this wicked ass shit, bro. You know, we got to do right.
Yeah. Because ultimately, that witch is talking about who America, all right? And that's what produces all this shit that we see going on here, man. Somebody get Sirach 21:5 real quick, going to that prayer, because that's our ultimate prayer, which is for this ultimate witch, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, to be fucking thrown down, man. That's the end result. That's what's going to create all this peace that we seek for in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right?
This is the book of Sirach 21 and verse 5. A prayer out of the poor man's mouth.
Out of the poor man's mouth, that represents the elect of Jacob, okay?
Reacheth the ears of the Most High.
Reaching the ears of the Most High.
In his it's like in his judgment cometh speedily.
Coming speedily. You see? And that speedy judgment is talking about the nukes. The Lord said he should make a speedy riddance of all them that dwell within the earth.
Yeah.
So that's what we're praying for. All this shit that we see going on, man, it ain't no fucking liberty here, man. It's vexation day after day.
That's it.
Like the brother was talking about, you know, you can't even watch your children grow up fearing about what they're gonna be taught in these damn schools, man. They pushing all the perverseness and, you know, crookedness, and which leads them follow away from our Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You don't want your son to be no fucking faggot in America. But they forcing our people to do that. You see? The women are whores, they want to be men, you know, they put shit in the food, they change the hormones, you know? All these different ideologies, this shit got to go, man. You see? So that's why we hastening for this day to be destroyed. Let's get Richard Jackson,
Come, it's Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right, come down, all right, from that high and lofty place, America, and sit in the dust. That represents confusion. Go ahead.
It says, sit on the ground, there is no throne,
There's no throne.
O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yep.
Thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right, so America is not going to be called tender and delicate anymore. All right? Most side, Yahweh Shemashah is getting ready to tear this place down. And we're seeing that take place eternally. The economic system is going down, you know, the mental factions of people are being brought low, you know. Discrepancy, the moral values is at an all-time low. These are signs that America is going under power. And it's going to conclude with the millstone. Go ahead, bro.
It says, take the millstone and grind meal.
Yep.
Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg. Uncover thy thigh, pass over the rivers.
Right, so this is symbolic for America being exposed. The skirt being lifted up. Everyone's looking at America like, look at this old, dirty, dusty bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's big. See? Because, you know, everybody thought that America was his sweetheart, you know? American sweetheart. You know, but when you get close to this motherfucker and start examining, you look at the skirt, you're like, what the fuck? You know? It stink, bro. You make it get back. You make it get back like that. And that's what all these nations are finding out, that this ain't it. They come here, they hit it one time, they go right back. You know? We found that same lack. We done been in America too long. You know, we've been marinating this shit. Well, we kind of, you know, we were used to it at some point. But the Lord had to wake us up and come out this thing, you know, hey man, I got something way better than what America got off, man.
And she smelled like water over here.
Yeah. It's that clean water. You can get clean water. That filthy water, man. You don't want that. The Lord say, I got that clean water. And that's what the Lord has given us, man. That's why we're clean and pure of heart. That's why we're able to come out and speak these words, you know, prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom. See?
It says that nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right, so Yahweh Shai, all right, our Lord and Savior, is not coming back as a mortal man. They put him to death over 2,000 years ago as a mortal man, but now that he's in his glory, he's coming back as an angelic being. That's what they're afraid of. That's what these other people are afraid of. Some of our UFOs is mainstream now, because they understand he's coming back with a great ship with the host of angels. You see? And you can't defeat an angel. I don't know why the hell they're orchestrating a war with our Lord Yahweh Shai, knowing goddamn well they can't even fire down one small chariot. You know? It doesn't make sense, but you understand the pride of Esau. The Lord has deceived this man to think that he can't take down the Lord, but this is going to be a flawless fucking victory, man. See, that's what we depend on. That's what we know is going to take place. Ain't nobody can stop it.
Yeah. It's the book of 2nd Ezra 4, and I'm going to start at verse 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Right, the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Well,
it says, therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and in the place where the evil is sown,
in the place where the evil is sown is somebody's miracle.
Pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Then cannot it come and it's sown with good. So America has to be thrown down, like the brother brought out in Isaiah 47, and come down and sit in the dust, O daughter of Babylon. So unless this place is broke down to its knees, to its basic state, you know, then the kingdom of heaven can't be established, man. That's what we're fighting for. That's what we're prophesying against all the inhabitants of America, Babylon the Great, man. You see? And it makes perfect sense. Because we're about righteousness. Brother brought out earlier, Psalm 1st chapter, you know, how the light is in the law of the Most High. The law of the Most High is completely contrary against America, Babylon the Great, and Esau. So by default, of course, we're going to come out and speak against this shit that's going on. The homosexuality, you know, the poison of what these people are doing behind the scenes, you know, manipulating the minds of our children, and pretty much got a big state. But at the same time, you know, act like they keep peace up. Our people still trust in Jesus, man. You see? So that's why the Lord got his prophets out to warn you. If you don't want to take heed, return back. But guess what? You're going to stay here and you're going to suffer the plagues of Egypt. My nigga, see?
And in Jeremiah 28 and verse 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, so this is pretty much the state of the prophets of old, all right? Even going back into the time of Jeremiah, the Lord said he put his words in his mouth and he put them over the kingdom for nations. Let me paraphrase. So we come in that same light. All right, our Lord Yahweh Shai spoke about that, Matthew 24, and many other prophets, Edges. See, so we come in that same light. We're prophesying away evils, pestilence, all right? Mostly World War III. So there's many things that are going on right now that's going to pretty much contribute to the things that we're speaking about through the Holy Spirit, through the Scripture. All right, you got what are you talking about now? Got some Ebola or some other shit too. Yeah. So it's a lot of things accumulating at one time, man. Along with that, you know, you got the border issue, you got these troops coming in through the border. So they finna have a fucking ball in America. They finna ball out. They don't get to do this shit in their own country, man. What they finna do here? You know? Inflation. Yeah, inflation's going up. People stressed out, so Lord finna bring everything at once. Upon you Babylonians, man. Nobody brother brought out 2nd and 8050. Many great misery shall be done to them in the latter time. They dwell well because they have walked in great pride. So there's going to be a recompense for that, man. See? But we're waiting on that, all right? We're not afraid of evil titans. We're waiting on that day because we have faith in Yahweh Shai. And that's what you will attain if you walk into this word and repent. But a lot of you niggas are not going to do it because you're not, you know, the Lord is not choosing overall, right? I can see now the elect, but I don't know who's going to repent or what. But for the niggas that ultimately deny this word, you know what your fate is, you know? But,
It's the book of Isaiah 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
right. So you take counsel, all right, not of Yahweh Shai through what the prophets, but you take counsel through America. You pretty much take heed to this prosperity doctrine of America continue. And that's not what's written in the scripture.
It's just in that cover with their covering, but not on my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Right, so you add on iniquity, man. You add on more sin by not subscribing to the truth. You further piss the Most High off when hearing this prophet tell you, come out of America, come out of Babylon great. You know, I'm gonna show you something greater. But when you don't believe that, that's you must come with Moses and the Most High and say, I don't want peace, man. You understand this fucking shit, homie. Doing the same thing every day, working 8, 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever it may be, you know, tricking off on the weekend for a day or two, and going back doing the same shit. It's a continual cycle, man. That ain't no fucking living. That ain't living, man. But you niggas don't know no better. You stuck in a box. You can't see past America, see? But we have been opened up to a whole new universe, man, of eternity. That's what we fighting for. Hey, fuck America.
It says that walk to go down into Egypt.
Yeah, that walk to go down into Egypt. You're aggressive. You're seeking further comfort from America. They take away the SNAP benefit. You know, certain things that you contribute to your comfort, they taking that shit away. They even talking about right now, you know, America should start considering, you know, eating less a day. Like skipping a meal a day or something like that.
Fat ass nigga should have been started doing
Yeah, nigga. It's too late now, but you got it.
Okay, I think probably smack ass. Okay, you got it. Okay. I'll read it again. Isaiah 30 and 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not access my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Ultimately, when you do that, that's going to lead to what? The ultimate snap, the Quran. You see? That's the hour of temptation. When you lean on this system, as things begin to be taken away from the system, collapse and all of that, eventually you're gonna put your trust in this man offering you a fucking chip, saying that you can have a portion of food a day, because it's gonna get bad out here, man. You know, it's not gonna take much to make a nigga fall. Nigga say right now he ain't gonna take no damn chip. But when that time comes, your family starving. You know, when you ain't ate about 4 or 5 days or whatever, you know, you gonna willingly go down and put your hand out, take that fucking chip and be happy about it. Not knowing it's for your fucking life. You see?
This is Isaiah 36 and 6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it.
Right. So if you lean on the system, it's gonna go into your hand, like I was just saying, it's gonna pierce it, man. That's the ultimate snare that's being laid out for you chicks out there who depend on welfare snapping, your job, your good job or whatever, you know, you wanna maintain your lifestyle. They're gonna take all that shit away. How about Shmo Shot gonna take away the state and the staff of bread of you Israelites out there, man? You're gonna be left out here desolate. He gonna level you out, man. And then you're gonna have to make a fucking decision. You either gonna have faith or you're gonna have faith in Esau. Should I say faith in Yahweh Shema Shah or faith in Esau? That carnal faith, should I say. That's why the scripture say the just shall live by faith. That's what his testimony was all for. You know, was to prepare your mind for the evil day. But niggas take it light. They want to mock and scoff and talk shit. You know, change up the doctrine here. You learn from the apostles, and you went off and did your own fucking thing and started twisting stuff up, man. You know, but it may have been, you know, you also selling merchandise, as we see these niggas Sakari doing, you know, making a come up off the ministry. You know, you pretty much let go of the names, IUIC. And many other different false doctrines out here, man, that pretty much shows that you reside in America. So at the end of the day, when the time of testing comes, you're not going to be able to stand because you trust in America.
So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
To all that trust in him, right? Let's get you guys real quick.
Look at this real quick one thing. You need this in the NIV. It says, who go down to Egypt without me. This Isaiah 32. Then in NIV, who go down to Egypt without consulting me, who look for the help of Pharaoh's protection, to Egypt's shade for refuge. Hey, okay, going like the probably the officer just mentioned, man. Instead of you having faith in the spirit, you got faith in the flesh. Because it's going to get to a point, you might have integrity right now, but when you have that same integrity when your stomach starts talking to you, you know, you got it though.
Yeah, man. When your wife started talking to you, your children, you start cussing your ass out because y'all ain't ate in a few days. God damn, I know the chip, but chip. You know, I know there's a chip, goddamn, but if the family got eating shit, you losing faith.
It's like it might be a commercial. You know, you're hungry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And niggas like Juvenile, Master P on a commercial. Because they gonna do a lot of shit to cater up these drinks, man. You have Master P and Snoop Dogg on a commercial. Eating a big ass sandwich, man.
Niggas smacking on that bitch.
With bacon on it.
Bacon on that bitch.
You got it.
Because Jake, man, like the ones that called and said it was like they gonna revert back to, you know, transgress against the law. You know, also they're gonna start back eating pork out of desperate, you know, situations. And pretty much, you know, without faith, man, you're gonna be out there, basically. But go ahead. You don't see it.
Kindness, all right. Please ask us 2 in verse 14. It says, woe to you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
Yeah, prime example, like we mentioned earlier, the guys of the bosses that stepped out and started opening up salvation for the Gentiles. So niggas pretty much departed from the faith, like the scripture said that people would. And let a time some themselves depart from the faith. You know, taking heed to seducing spirits and doubt the devil. What the fuck you gonna do when they shut this thing down? You know? You didn't abide within the testimony of Yahweh Shah, so you were left open, you're left, you know, without a head there. So you put a torch on your own back. The Lord said, man, he who knew my will and did it not, you're going to be beaten with many stripes. So that's a scary thing. Once you lose that fear of the Lord, you start going back into the world and, you know, and pretty much going up against the Yahweh Shema Shah, but that's a worse judgment coming for you. So,
It says, they that fear Yahweh Shema Shah will not disobey his word.
that's it. Not disobey his word. What?
And they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear Yahweh Shema Shah will seek that which is well pleasing unto him.
Yep, it is well pleased on him. What our Lord say, you know, Yahweh said, this is my beloved son, whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. So you got to hear Yahweh Shah. If you're not hearing Yahweh Shah, then the Lord's not pleased with you at the end of the day. So a nigga trying to keep all 613 laws, boasting like he got it all together, hey, the Lord finna destroy your ass, man. You see? Because you're taking away the glory from his son, Yahweh Shah. He said, kiss the son unless he be angry. Nigga, you passed from the lake. So what part about that don't you understand? You niggas is fucking reprobates, man. You were set up that way to be destroyed from the foundation of the earth, man. You know? So that's a scary thing.
And they that love him shall be filled with the law. They that fear Yahweh shall prepare their hearts.
And I go back and say, shall be filled with the law. It means that you're going to be filled with the words of the book. You're going to eat the whole road. You're going to have the understanding. Not mean that you're going to be filled as far as keeping on the law. Jiggy is simple. How you want to see nigga read that? He'll go crazy. I told him keep it like you feel the law. Hold on. That's a smoke of the Lord's nose, man.
It says, they that fear Yahweh shall prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Humble their souls in his sight. So understand that they need saving. They're sick. They don't got it all together, man. But we look to Yahweh Shai, who is the fullness of everything. Yeah.
Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord.
See?
And not into the hands of men.
Not into the hands of men.
For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Yep, such as his majesty is, so is his mercy. So we don't want to fall into the hands of Esau. All right? We understand what's required of us to obtain salvation from Esau. The niggas who pretty much deny his word, deny his testimony, they're going to be given over to their own devices. Matter of fact, we get them up. We go to Proverbs 1 and 20. We start with 20 and go on down.
Proverbs 1 and verse 20. Wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the street.
Right, everyone that doesn't have the wisdom of the scriptures. That's a separation right there. It says she cried out in the, read it again out.
It says, wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the streets.
In the streets. Where we at now? We in the streets. Go ahead.
It says, she cried from the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying,
Yep.
how long ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yeah, how long will you Israelites love simplicity? How long will you love glorying within yourself? How long will you love pretty much making merchandise in the ministry? You know, teaching false doctrine. How long will you dwell in darkness? Basically. Yeah.
It says, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
And the scorners delight in scorning, and the fools hate knowledge, man. And we're seeing scorners arise again. Like, you got a lot of niggas talking shit. I think it was a campaign against gentlemen outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna get together, we're gonna goddamn flood this country boy with bullshit. Because we just hate the word, man. That's at the end of the day, that's what they're talking about. Alright? Scoffers pretty much hating the word. Go ahead.
Proverbs 13 and 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed.
Plain and simple. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, man. So scoffers, it's a heavy reward of judgment in the wrong way for niggas who talking shit against the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. That's likeness to you crucifying Yahweh Shai when you come against the doctrine, and niggas don't even know it.
It says, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
Right, and Yahweh Shai is their ultimate commandment. Whoso fear the commandment shall be rewarded. So if you fear Yahweh Shai in his word, then you're going to be rewarded with salvation and not death.
This is Proverbs 8 and 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that hate me love death.
Do that one time.
Proverbs 8 and 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul.
Right, so you sin against Yahweh Shai by what? Disobeying his word. And you're sinning against your own soul. You're playing a snare for your own self by coming against it. Well,
all that hate me love death.
all that hate the word and love death. Because the word is what? Life. If you hate life, by default, you want to be put to death, man. See?
Back in that Proverbs 1 and 23, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Right, and he's doing that by the prophets. He's pouring out his spirit unto you and making known his word. That's why we go in the words and bring out understanding. Such as, the mark, You made clear that. Other words, what's another word that we go into?
World.
Yeah, world. What's that? Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know what. You're so lost in the song. But yeah, I mean, if we go into things and we bring out clarity, you know, we might go into the Greek or the ancient Hebrew and bring out the true meaning of the word, but niggas despise it.
The names.
The name. That's it, huh? Who is it?
He says, because I have called and you refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Right, so the hand represents the prophets. Of course, Yahweh Shai, he has sent forth his prophets. Do it again, huh?
It says, because I have called and you refuse.
Yeah, you refuse.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
No man regarded. Go ahead.
But ye have set naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof.
Right, so when we make videos and go live and do live streams and these epistles, you know, you might sit there and watch, or you might not watch, but you sit there and watch, you might be scoffing some shit, come up against what we teach, you know. So that's also what that's going to as well, you know. So there's going to be a penalty and reward, you know, destruction for it.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
Right, so when the time of trouble comes, the Lord gonna laugh at your fucking calamity, man. He's gonna laugh through who? Through the foot, through the prophets. You see? Because they talking about knocking the power out of real soon. They're gonna bring in the CBDCs and the children real soon, man. So they need all that chaos to take place first. Right? I think Russia sent out a nuke in space. And they sent that thing, you know, it's pretty much designed to knock out all communication in America. So when the lights go out, that's when your trouble gonna start. The real trouble.
It's like, I mean, so you people think it's all fun and games now, 'cause you can still ride around, go to the store as you please. You can still go take your trips and shit. Once Esau Edom set out that EMP, you know, however he do it, you know, hey, you're gonna have planes falling out the skies, you know, and all you people, you're gonna lose your mind, man.
You're not gonna know which way to go, you know, which way out, which 125. Because we got the answers up. If we know that this stuff must come in the past, that's a testimony of Yahweh Shai. If you don't have this testimony to know what's to come in the future, the scripture say, where there's no vision, the people perish. You know, even he that keep the law, happy is he.
It says, I will laugh at your calamity, I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Right. So when hell starts to be, you know, pretty much commenced upon you by the fall of society and the famine kicks in, the pestilence and all that shit, great death in the streets, all right? Lost of long troops. All this shit is coming like at an instant. It's gonna be sudden, man. Then you're gonna want to call on Then you're gonna think about the cops on the highways and byways, out in the streets crying unto you with wisdom. But it's gonna be too late.
It says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Right, because you nigga playing around with the word. That's why the Lord's not gonna answer, because you heard it right now, but you didn't take it serious. You took it lightly, you know? That word despise is word go into what's the word? Yeah, insignificant. That's it. What, huh? Yeah. So by you holding this word insignificant, you're gonna be insignificant that day, man. See?
You did Tesla treatment.
Yeah. Tesla boy, like a
Tesla boy. I got something for you real quick.
yeah.
This Zechariah 7:11, but they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears that they should not hear.
Right, because at the end of the day, this thing is for what your peace. It was for your peace. You know what I'm saying? He would speak peace into his people. Well, that comes with a warning first and foremost to get right. But niggas despise it, so, you know, when niggas hear this word and they walk off and they scoff and mock it or whatever they do, you know, that's what them signing out their death certificate, man. You know, they want to be put to death, whether knowing or unknowing.
He says, yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone. Least they should hear the law in the words which the Lord of hosts have sent in the spirit by the former prophets, Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts.
See? So after the Lord gets done talking to his prophets, then the wrath of the Lord is going to commence. That's when mercy is going to be shut up. That's when the prophets going to be put up, and then he's going to put in work on you niggas, man. So that's what's coming. That's why the Lord is warning you niggas out there. See? The niggas can't see it. Dumbass niggas ain't got no foresight to see the dangerous coming. All this shit that's going on in the news. You got World War III, you got the border issue, you know? And these niggas, they finna have a fucking ball, like I said. When they cut the power off, when some shit go down, man, they gonna have a fucking ball with you Babylonians out here, especially the women. See? That's it from the morning.
Look at this, like one more verse. It says, therefore it came to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, except the Lord of hosts.
Hey, that's the balance of the Lord, you know, because it's two sides to the coin, man, with the Lord. All right? So as the Lord cried on you with the prophets, all right, well, when that time comes, hey, you're going to cry unto the Lord. But he ain't going to hear your dumb ass, man. It's going to be too late. Should have got it while you entertained. That's the ultimate regret when you heard the words of truth and you reject it. It's going to sink in your mind. You're going to meditate on this shit because you're getting tore up from the inside out. See? So, hey, I mean, the Lord is a snap. But the Wadi Howbah so much how he put the spirit on us to take heed is a fear. You know, the report. If we read in the scriptures, we know that this is the word of the Lord, man. You know? This ain't no game over here, man.
It is Matthew 13 and verse 16. It says, but blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear.
That's it. Yeah.
So we'll be considered as the blessed ones. Because Yahweh Shema Shai has fashioned us to even believe on the things that's to come, man. Because you still got jakes out here that hear the prophets speaking these prophecies into existence. They may see it by the way of news articles, but they still don't believe it, man. But the Lord fashioned us to believe. You see, wholeheartedly. Even when the food dry up, resources dry up, the Lord said the elect will no longer stay upon it. Esau eating their smolders, but trusting Yahweh Shema Shai, mainly trusting in this report. You see, but that's why this is only for the elect anyways. Because the elect are the only blessed ones. But you got it out.
That's it. Because, you know, this is pretty much seared from the foundation of the earth. And the fact that the elect, you know, would obtain the words of truth with his testimony in the last days. This is Surah 36. Ephesians, first chapter, Surah 36 and 24. Give testimony to those without possession in the beginning. Yeah. But this is all predestinated. So it ain't nothing that you could have did to obtain what we have. It was simply given to us as we give. So really, when you look at it, we can't, you know, really get on a nigga for not being able to get it. It just wasn't given to him. Ain't nobody got no power in their hand. All power comes from the Most High. He decides who get this or not. But at the same time, we still gotta warn your ass.
The Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 36 and verse 24. He that getteth. Wait, hold on. Oh, Khan, verse 15.
15. Okay,
Khan.
cool. I knew I was a trick.
It's Sirach 36 and verse 15. It says, give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning.
Right, because when you read Isaiah, you got to get Isaiah 46:10 real quick. Because, like I was saying before, this thing is pretty much, you know, it was established in the beginning before the world was created. And we just filling out or planning out the road that's written by the Heavenly Father, how about Shema Shai, man. You know?
It's Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Right, so that right there lets you know that the Most High has control the minds of the people, what they do, you know, because this is all his script. Everyone is playing out their role, as I always said, like if we, the hopeful elect, we've been given a gift to hopefully be a part of that first fruit that was with Yahweh Shai in the beginning, that was going to receive this testimony in time.
It says, and raise up prophets. Kind of back in that Sirach 36 and 15, it says, give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning. And raise up prophets that have been in thy name.
That's an automatic cut on IUIC off the bat. All right, the testimony from the beginning, and the Lord said He will raise up prophets that have been in His name. Go ahead.
It says, reward them that wait for thee.
And what's the reward that we're looking for? Salvation. All right, we're fulfilling the desires of our forefathers, and they hope for what? Salvation in the end time. But it took what? The testimony for us to be brought back into their remembrance, to be able to understand and know what we had to do to obtain salvation. That's why this truth is so precious. Go ahead.
It says, reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful.
Yep, let our prophets be found faithful, man. It means that we're going to continue in the faith, Lord willing, all the way up to salvation. See? But this is a heavy deal that we're dealing with, in the fact that we have this knowledge and understanding that was sainted from the beginning, that's going to allow the elect to obtain salvation. So here, do you well, as the scripture says, we have a more sure word of prophecy, and do you well if you take heed. See?
It's 2 Ezra 2, verse 24. It says, abide still, O my people, take thy rest, for thy quietness shall come. Nourish thy children, hold thy good nerves, establish their feet.
Yeah, that's talking about wisdom, right? Wisdom is nourishing the feet of the elect. That's how we get made, or being established. Where we not move and talk to and fro, they within adoption. Okay, go ahead.
It says, as for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them shall perish, but I will require them from among thy number.
And that's the comfort right there. The Lord said for all His servants, not one of them is going to perish, man. They're not going to perish, and they're vengeance. Now, of course, you may have some that are going to get their head beheaded. Revelation 20:10, but for the overall elect, there's going to be deliverance. We're in the time of being rewarded. Yeah, Revelation 11:18. We're in the time of receiving a reward, all right? The ancient prophets and believers of old, they had got slain, by these wicked ass 2/3, just put to death. They took L's all the time. Well, in these times, they're going to get the victory, man. See? We're in the time of victory.
Yeah, it's like, for lack of other words, you're supposed to take L's, but it's not your place.
Right.
So when that victory do come, it's going to be so much sweeter, man. You guys
That's it. It's going to be sweeter this time. But it was more
a little bit more. It says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Right, so when the day of trouble cometh, that's comfort right there. It says, others shall weep and be sorrowful. This means that they're not going to have the answer. Right? They're going to be suffering from starvation, resources gone, so on and so forth. But it says, but thou should be what? Merry and have abundance. Is it? Which means that, and the Lord's word is going to come true. Like the Lord said, He's not a man that He should lie. So what He says, hey, it's going to come to pass. So we can expect, Lord willing, to receive that person, those benefits of hearkening to the truth. Okay, in the form of being able to eat, drink, being pretty much comforted in those times. Just like we're comforted right now in the spirit. So they're going to translate to the physical.
It's like that's a part of those gifts that come with learning. Because you learn these doctrines and actually preserve in the latter days. That Isaiah, my servant shall eat, but he shall be hungry. That's the problem with gifting your house by shop, man.
But it's beautiful though, because like I was just saying, like everything pretty much starts in the spirit. Now we eating right now and drinking right now in the spirit, but it's only going to transfer and pretty much make benefits in the physical. Right? So when you look at Jake is not eating, Jake's not drinking right now. I'm talking about this church, they're not eating and drinking right now, they're starving. They in a family. But we're satisfied, the scripture say, in the Lord's house, man. So we can expect that to transfer to the physical in times to come. See, that's what the scripture says in that scripture right there.
All right, this 2 Ezra 2, in verse 26, as for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish.
That's it.
For I will require them from among thy number.
Hey, that's the two weaknesses right there, man. Hey, come on, man. Hey, I'm Lord serious. Lord some serious. Yeah, so in the time of calamity, we expect to eat, man. We expect to drink. See, that's why when shit pop out, we don't sit back and chill. Let you niggas fucking destroy yourselves, but we gonna wait on your house by shooting on shot. Just like he said, that's right. See? Hey, this all good faith. That's why faith is so important. We believe in something we can't see, man. See? But you niggas ain't got no vision that far. You stuck in the moment. You're gonna be stuck in the moment. You're gonna make a rational decision and go down and take that motherfucking chip, man. You see? We know goddamn well we take that chip. It's over.
It says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
That's marry and have abundance. And you know, when you go into the time of ancient Egypt, the Lord had protected the Israelites back then while he was destroying the Egyptians. Man. So, you know, he's gonna do the same thing in these times. Right? With the Israelites in these days, he's talking about the elect, the ones who believe in his testimony. Outside of the 2/3 who dwell outside of his counsel. See?
It says, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord.
That's divine protection right there. That's in Job 5th chapter, verse 19. We get that Bible, son? Job 5:19. That's divine protection right there. To know that you're good in a time like that. Now, of course, we're going to catch over hell going into that time. But when we try it, the faith is going to kick in. See? Don't go into Jacob's trouble just expect everything to be sweet. Because it ain't going to be sweet, man. We're going to be trying like a motherfucker. You know? But faith is going to bring us out there.
Job 5:19, it says, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in the 7th shall no evil touch thee.
You know, 6 troubles talking about all the trials and tribulations that happen right before the missiles.
Come. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death.
Right. Famine he shall redeem thee from death. Which means that what? Your servants gonna eat. They're gonna be satisfied at that time.
It says, in war from the power of the sword.
In war from the power of the sword. So once, you know, the troops started to be activated, Esau comes in with a flood, his military, you know, anarchy in the streets, that's gonna be divine protection from that. There's many accounts in the Old Testament. There were chariots, angels showing up to help, you know, men of the Lord. That could be the instance, you know. So we expect the Lord's angel, and Scripture say the angel of the Lord and kept around about them that fear him and delivered them. So we're gonna see strange and wondrous events like that take place in the very near future for those that have their heads. You know, that's what we depend on.
It says, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
Yep. The unrighteous decrees of Esau, the snares and the traps. Yep.
Come. It says, neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when it comes.
Of destruction when it comes. See, because you know, at the end of the day, man, hey, the Lord gonna have that comfort for his elect. Ultimately, you know, we're gonna be beamed up at the end of that great destruction. Being exalted to Satan. We're gonna be scared in that first instant, but you know, at the end of the day, we're gonna be cheered and you know, thanking Yahweh small shot from his deliverance. You know, we desire to see that day.
I got some good. That word hid in the Strong's G, the root word Strong's H2245. It says to hide as in the bosom.
Woo, hide in the bosom. Right? What they going into? You know? First and foremost, you hide yourself in his testimony. It be a song that we're going to do.
It's about the end too. This is like John was laying on the house shackles, you know, before the time all hell, before the time his you know, his death and stuff. But that just shows you that's like an intimate contact for the lack of better words. Man. You got it though, right? No, y'all fine.
This is Psalms 91, starting at verse 1.
Is it?
The heading in the blue letter says, security of the one who trusts in the Lord. It says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Again, that secret place is talking about this secret council, right? The body of believers. These are your brothers and your sisters who believe in this testimony. Anybody outside is considered a stranger and heathen at the end of the day.
I will say of the Lord, Yahweh by Shema Shai, he is my refuge and my fortress, and my power. In him will I trust.
In him will I trust.
Psalm 91:1, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Right, under the shadow of the Almighty, right? Ultimately, you know, there's going to be those chariots at the end of the day. Good.
I will say of the Lord, Yahweh by Shema Shai, he is my refuge and my fortress. my power, in him will I trust.
Him will I trust. My refuge and my power. So we come to, all right, Yahweh by Shema Shah for a refuge for Satan. If you're going through some shit, you're supposed to come back to the scripture. You know, that's your refuge. Not anything of the world that's, you know, that's going to lead to me being covered. It's going to be the scripture.
Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler,
Like the traps of Esau is a bird catcher. Okay? Go ahead.
and from the noisome pestilence.
Talking about the milk, the noise of pestilence. It says in the book of 35:11, those are the live from the doors, arches. In fact, let's get that through the book of That's going to the final delivery.
Yeah, you gotta stay warm, bro. These Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing waters.
The noise of archers, right? And an arrow, when it's shot off, it really don't make no noise, man. But when these nukes shot off, you're going to hit them. You're going to hear them go up. You know, good.
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
Go on war, that's a place like captivity. And there we're going to rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. It shows you back, you know, also again that, you know, we're not going to be able to keep the commandments fully, but we just rehearsing the righteous act. As far as like going down to the gate, as people say, you know, and we preaching and prophesying. But at the same time, keeping the commandments to the best I do. All right? So, you know, that's it.
Yeah, I finish it off. It says, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel, then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates.
That's it. Down to the gate. What we doing now?
Back to Psalm 91 and 3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. Cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
Right, the feathers is talking about the so-called UFOs, the chariots of Israel, okay? As the Lord said, Isaiah 26 and 20, come into thy chambers and hide thyself as it were for a little moment to the indignation of the past. That's the ultimate deliverance right there.
It says, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
It's it, his truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So this truth that we have, that's a secret tabernacle. All right? That's a secret place of the Most High. So if you got this truth and you abide within it, then you're good. Overall, man, the Lord has you covered. That's at Ezekiel 94, that mark, that's the why. You know, it's going to be written in the minds of the elect, in which they will be exempt from judgment. See? They're not going to be taken by the snares of Esau. See?
It's like if I may add, that's why even in the scripture says, hold thy fast which thou hast. Because it's actually going to be this word that's going to keep you stable in the midst of danger. You know? I got some real quick to back you up. It's the book of St. John 16, I'm going to start at verse 32. Behold, the hour cometh, yeah, it's now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone, and yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. And basically, it's talking about the words, Yahweh Shah. The brother pulled out earlier in St. John the 15th chapter, abide in me, and I in you. So even if you might be going through hell, because every brother got a specific hell that's fit for you. You know, it ain't gonna be like a brother, you know, it might be a brother beside you or whatever, but what you're going through is gonna be different what he's going through. Why? Because y'all two different people. But at the same time, you have the Yahweh Shah with you. Let's say if you're alone in the concentration camp, you're really not alone because the Spirit is with you, man. Continuing on though, it says, these things have I spoken unto you, that ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. They're going back. It's like you're going through tribulation. You're going to go through hell, man. It's not like it's going to be a cakewalk, but at the same time, once Yahweh Shah dwelling with you, you can get through it. Because why? Yahweh Shah overcome it, and we can overcome it too with the blood of the Lamb, which comes in the form of the words of Yahweh Shah.
Like you said, like you have this word within you. You got to be within. So when you go through certain things, you know, of course, we're supposed to meet you in every thought. And it helps you get through certain things. That's going to be happening all the way up to salvation, man. You know, anything that we going through, it's always the scripture. Go back on and be like, the Lord did say that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the stability right there. Right? That's where we get our strength from, not from ourselves. It ain't gonna be according to our own ability that we're gonna escape the famine or the troops or whatever. You know, you being able to run a 4-1 or some shit like that, or being able to hop a fence. You know, all those Lord gonna show miracles in that sense, but it ain't gonna be yourself. You know, it's gonna be through the wisdom of Scripture.
This is Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be thou not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Right, the right hand, somebody on the shot. He was upholding us right now in His word. So the Lord said He will strengthen us, and we're being strengthened right now, right? And He will help us. So when you go into it in time of trouble, everything that we have learned and accumulated by being in His faith is going to be a reward. It's going to reward us in those times, all right? To the point where Yahweh Shemashah Himself, you know, is going to step in with divine intervention, you know, to help us with the troops and all that shit. Matter of fact, go ahead.
Verse 11, behold, all days,
Good.
Isaiah 41 and 11, behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded.
Yeah, go into that word of sense about the shop. Somebody can go into it. Somebody get second Edges 16.
Simple Google definition for the word incensed. Very angry, enraged.
Anger and rage. I think when you go into the word of Buddha, it says burning, something about burning.
Burning wrath of the
Yeah, that word incense again, that they should be ashamed, man. That's a little different than standard, you know? In fact,
You can sit here. Y'all it's the word insist. This that word, that's the breath, that heat, that spirit. That's the insist spirit. This is Isaiah 41 and 11. The word insist, Strong's H 2734. It says to be hot,
be hot. See?
yeah. Furious,
Yeah.
burn,
Burn.
become angry, be kindled.
Be killed.
Here you go right here. To heat oneself in vexation.
Vexation. See, that makes me sick of that. It's 16 and 68. Go ahead.
Second to 16 and 68.
16 and 68.
You got it, brother. You got it.
This second Ezra 16, in verse 68, it says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
The burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And when the brother just read Isaiah 41 and 11, you know, they that were incensed against it, it shall be ashamed and confounded. That says, stand me and lift up good.
It says, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols.
There's some certain ones going to be snatched up to the consecrated camp. That's even a test. Was it Revelation 2 and 10? You don't understand the gospel suffer. They shall cast some of you to prison that you may be tried. Go ahead.
It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Yeah, so the niggas that sold out, you know, to Esau, whether they've been taking a 501c3 contract or just being subscribed to a method, you know, they're going to be called up into that madness. Go ahead.
And in reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Shema Shah.
It's some of martial law. Time we approaching. Go ahead.
It says, then, no, it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall it be known who are my chosen.
Then shall it be known who are my chosen. That's the standard. Go ahead.
And they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Tried as gold in the fire. So we depend on that very moment. All hell breaks loose and Esau comes in with his blood, his military, you know, the UN troops and troops on the border and all this shit. It's making damage, man. Through faith. That's why we have the names of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. They're gonna reign supreme in that time. That's why Isaiah 59:19 said it. You know, when they come in like a flood, the Lord's gonna lift up and stand against them. And that's all we depend on, man. So, hey, now, anybody else got something? So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory. Continue. Nobody is the apostle, elders, a great millstone. Until next time we say, Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh.